Welcome to Aiming the Way TV. Our channel features podcasts discussing sports, music, and world events. The views expressed by host Dom and AJ or any guest are personal and do not represent the official stance of Aiming the Way TV. While we strive for accuracy, our content is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice. We encourage viewers to research and form their own opinions. Aiming the Way TV is not responsible for any actions taken based on our discussions. Thank you for your support and enjoy being a part of the Aiming the Way TV community.
Standing next to you, standing next to you.
What's that? That's that John Cook. That John Cook boy.
Hey,
that's standing there. It sounds like some old Usher, the remix with Usher, but it sounds like that old
got a
R&B
nice little
feel
funk
too.
vibe to it.
Man, why them boys so good and everything?
Solo, together, no matter what they do.
I don't know, man. But that's John Cook standing next to you. Y'all go check that out, man. Shinlin Kuala, happy Lunar New Year to everybody from the Aiming the Way family. It's me and AJ here for a quick Lunar New Year part real quick. We just gonna go through a few things and talk. And again, everybody out there celebrating, be safe. So what's good with your boy?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay, man. Them boys ain't here today. Dre and B Wood, they got stuff going on, man. I don't know what the other brand is. But boys just do not be working.
Hey, tell you one thing, we've been working.
Them boys gonna be like, oh,
Hey.
nah, I had to, man. You ain't hit me up, man. I already know, man. Y'all know how it go, man.
Just because we don't post doesn't mean we ain't working.
Always working.
All you had to do is subscribe to the page and you'll see.
All right. And the crazy part about it is, like, even when you talk about it, like, they'll be like, why ain't y'all doing this video? Or why y'all ain't got to this? But we done did 80 videos in God 3 weeks, 21 days.
Yeah.
This is day 21. 21 days in this. 80 videos up. We working. And they still want more, but that's good. That's how we know we doing our job, because they want more. So that's what's up, man. So one thing on the channel has been a big debate, and I've been watching it. And you know us, we fairly new to this K-pop scene. We just fans of music and everything. But the biggest question I've seen throughout all of I think of all the groups, because there's been a lot of good groups that we're gonna talk about, but BTS is by far they're not hated, but it's like, I just feel like they got something like that people just don't want to put their arms around. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but the fans don't care. So I would ask this. The question is this. This is the real question. Is BTS bigger than K-pop? Now, before you answer that, I realize BTS would never say that, because K-pop, I would say they came from K-pop, because K-pop was the thing that everyone wanted to do from there, I'm sure. So I'm sure as they came up, and like I said, that label didn't have much money and they had to start from the bottom and they didn't get the help that they needed. But I'm sure like the essence of who they are comes from all music. But I'm sure like K-pop is a big part of what makes them. You know what I'm saying? So to think that if you take the top 5 acts in K-pop outside BTS, it don't compare. It takes like the top 10, it still doesn't compare. You got to take like the top 15, 12 to 15 for them to even get to have. Like their fan base is beyond any of them.
They light years ahead of everybody.
I'm talking about, it's not even close.
It's not even close, bro.
So are they big? Because this is the thing. K-pop, from my understanding, I would say yes, in a respectful way, because I have a lot of respect for K-pop. I don't think K-pop's a genre. I think it's an industry. I think it's the Korean version of pop. Their version, their kind of sound. But BTS, the thing about them is they don't sound K-pop. They sound pop. They sound R&B. They sound rap. You can't put them in a hole. You just got to say they artists.
To me, that too, they artists. But to me, they are bigger than K-pop. But you know, you got to start from somewhere. So yeah, they started with K-pop and they just outgrew it.
I just told you about the fan base. They said the top 10 to 12 acts don't even really compete to half of their fan base and merch and sales. It's not even close.
Yeah,
So obviously if you take your top 10 acts and they can't even follow me, then I am bigger than the industry in that category, because I'm the biggest in your industry, and I'm doing numbers in pop, I'm doing numbers in R&B,
yeah, and I'm doing numbers in everybody else category. So I'm an artist, as you were saying. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying?
But why would they? I understand why. I was doing a little research, and I think part of the pushback from the K-pop industry is they feel like it's a ridiculous argument. And I mean that respectfully, but I think it's a ridiculous argument because they were saying that it was this lady, a journalist, like in the Boris City, she was saying like, oh, the fans are turning it just to BTS mania, and it's like they don't care about the rest of the industry. And she made the point before she even made it. I was already thinking, I was like, bro, no one has ever told a Beyonce fan why you don't check out Rihanna. No one's ever told a J. Cole fan why you not looking for Kendrick. No one's ever told a Drake fan why you not listening to Justin Bieber, because y'all all like no one's ever done that.
Right.
But why are they doing it with them? It's because they're the only ones catching on worldwide. Like the other acts aren't catching on. Well, I think Blackpink caught on.
Yeah.
But they don't want to accept it because I don't know.
BP, that's what I call them.
You know,
Blackpink, BP.
Yeah, but we're gonna get back to them later. We're gonna get back to them later. But you get what I'm saying though. Like I think they're the only ones who, like I said, was nominated for 5 Grammys. They didn't win. And the article gonna say, oh, they didn't get nominated in none of the major categories. What? That was historic. They got nominated for 5 Grammys, the first Asians ever. You're gonna word the article like they didn't do this?
Nobody else doing it.
No one. Jackson, they got billions of.
Nobody else doing.
They got like 9 or 10 videos with 1 billion views. Yeah. Like these numbers are ridiculous.
Listen, when it come to Grammys, we already know what it is. Well,
the coalition.
The coalition. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in the rooms with the right people, talking to the right people, being friends with the right people. Also, you gotta pay a price.
Listen, man. Well, I'm gonna say this, man.
Starting of the year. If you want that Grammy Award for next year, start of the year, we need some money.
I got some advice for the K-pop industry. I don't know BTS's relationship with the actual artists in K-pop, but if I was the K-pop industry, this is like the Caitlin Clark situation. I would embrace them. I would take them as my own, but I wouldn't try to do double backhanded compliments and exclude them. I would literally embrace them as the GOATs of what we can become. And you never know, maybe they'll work more with those artists all over and they would embrace it more, and they probably do already, you know, but I'm just saying that's not the way to go about it. You only gonna, because now you're gonna make the fans feel like, what you mean? I don't have to be a fan of you. Now I'm not going to even look at y'all way.
You can't even put them in just K-pop, because just say if they just stay in K-pop, they going to take all the awards, man.
They'll take all those. They're doing it already.
They already doing it, but it'll be even worse.
You're right.
So it's only fair enough for them to broaden their horizons, you know.
And go solo and do some other things. And look, I like it, but listen, I just think it's just my opinion. I just feel like they bigger than. Hell, I'm gonna be honest with you. In a couple of more years, depending on how they come out, they might be bigger than the industry itself because they don't really need a label at all. They don't need I'm pretty sure they got a great relationship with High Label, but I'm sure they don't need High. They don't need anybody. They got 15 million people paying for subscriptions to their website. They can literally ask everyone, this album's $20. Everybody who needs a membership, you're required to buy this. And they could sell 15 million in a day if they wanted to, but they wouldn't do that. But I'm saying they got that much power. They are big. They're going to be big. Look, I'm sorry, but if they keep this up, they're going to be bigger than the industry itself. I mean, okay, the West is going to play with the algorithms, but you see worldwide, the fandom, the arenas. Again, I think they're bigger than K-pop, and I think they're about to be bigger than the industry. That's just my opinion based on where I see it's going and the music they make and the way they touch people, you know. Which brings us to our second group, XG. XG to the Grammys, by the way.
XG to the Grammys.
XG to the Grammys. Listen, while BTS might be the best group, everybody's entitled to have their own favorites. You're entitled to have your favorites. I'm entitled. AJ's entitled. Anybody's entitled. We're not saying they're the best, but you're entitled to have your favorites. XG is my favorite group.
Yeah, XG cold, bro.
I just like everything about them. I like their story. I just think that in their sense, it's kind of like BTS. I don't consider them K-pop. I don't consider them J-pop. I really do consider them like the hoodies we have, XPOP. And people are like, what's XPOP? I just think XPOP is like, to me, if you in pop, I think it's the perfect name for I rap, but I do pop. I sing, but I do pop. I do a little jazz, but I do pop.
I dip and dab in
everything.
Yeah, every category.
But I'm pop at the essence of what I'm doing. But I got a girl who rap. I got a girl who just sing. I got the vocals. I got someone who got a different voice. Like, I just think it's just X-pop is a genre to me that you can just say that we're gonna do all these different genres and we're gonna cross it with pop. Singing and dancing at the end of the day. And that's what they do. That's why I like the X-pop name, because it's like, no, this is the new generation. It's the new generation. And look, to the people who mad about it, who cares? No one cares if you're mad about it. The new generation is gonna do what they want to do. And
if it sound good, why not like it?
I like it, bro.
Why any of this got to be categorized?
Because you have to categorize it, because for awards and other things, I guess, like, you can't have, because again, they don't say R&B pop. They usually say hip hop R&B.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to categorize it at some point. But I just think with what XG does, from the vocals to the choreography to the actual performance dancing to the rapping to the bars, just to the essence of the work ethic, it's just, that's why they my favorite group. And I can't consider them K-pop, because they do too many things. How can I say you're K-pop? I could say K-pop is a part of what you do, but you can't be K-pop or J-pop if you're doing everything other than what the genre is.
What the genre is, yeah.
Like, and I'm just saying, I just think you can't pigeonhole them in. So I again, do I think they deserve to have their own genre? People be like, well, how can you give a new group their own genre? Because of what they're doing. I've never seen a group do this. I've never seen a group of 7 girls do this, where each one can do something special. Like Blackpink is like, that's like, it's 4 of them, and then they got solo acts.
Yeah.
But these girls rap, sing, dance, perform. Like, I've never seen.
Whatever you want, they got it.
And they all mixing it up 24/7. Listen.
I told you, like, the singers rapping, the rappers singing.
I don't know, bro.
You got your main singers and they rapping.
I just don't consider them. I consider, like BTS, K-pop is the essence of where they was formed. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say again, I think they X-pop. I think you can't judge them in the K-pop rabbit hole, because at the end of the day,
they too versatile.
And their music don't scream that, it screams another way. So
now they might have,
and they would never say that, and they would never say that.
Of course not. Now they may have the K-pop style type of beats in some songs, you know. But
I don't know. A lot of that is samples from Atlanta.
But I know yeah, they got a lot of samples, but they also got music that caters straight to K-pop. They go back to they roots.
Everybody.
They always.
If you from the West Coast, you gonna have that West Coast sound. If you from the East Coast, you gonna have that East Coast. If you from Toronto, you gonna have that Toronto sound.
But if I can tap into
a million different other things,
and
I'm able to do it,
and it's giving me good feedback,
I'm doing it.
Why I ain't gonna keep testing the waters?
I'm not. I'm doing it. So again, that's just what I think, man. I think XG is X-pop. I think they are their own entity right now. I don't think, I'm not putting them in that pigeonhole. And people gonna discover who they are later. It's gonna take them a little while to catch on, but y'all gonna catch on later, man. Alphas for life. Anyways, moving on to Blackpink.
BP.
So in Blackpink's situation, Jennie just dropped a video. I've been getting more into Lisa stuff, solo, Fire. I don't know, man. Is the coalition against them? Because the coalition has to be against them. We tried to react to a video. We ain't never had no problem reacting
Yeah, people out there, we try to react to a video on Jenny.
Blocked.
Straight Matumbo style.
Reviewed a song. Reviewed another song that wasn't blocked. They wasn't trying to push that video. They was like, oh no. I'm like, oh man.
I'm like, so they not blocking when it's all of them together.
But they blocking
when they do
solo stuff.
You try to react to it. They blocking it every time.
Right.
It's crazy.
Coalition. Mm-hmm. I get it though, but look, Blackpink, one of my favorite groups. Love Jenny. Love Lisa. I like some of Rose's stuff. I know I'm not a fan of the.
I like Lisa.
What's that song with Bruno Mars? Alpa Dupa Day. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. I know a lot of people like it, and it's a fun song. That's just not me, bro. I like Jizu, though. Just like I said, man, I'm just not a fan of that song. Particularly,
you don't want to hear that song in your playlist.
I can't ever get on my playlist. But look, it's a good song. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 because of the respect of high touching people.
That song,
but that would never get no play nowhere.
That song did numbers.
It did. It's almost at 1 billion, and that's great. But it would never touch my playlist. But it would touch a billion other people, obviously, because people are playing it. So kudos to them. Mm-hmm. But Blackpink as a whole, I want them to get back together so they can start. I ain't gonna lie, I missed that. I want another Coachella performance. I want another album. Give me a couple singles. Pink Venom. Yeah. Straight to your dome. Like, hey. I need that, bro. I'm messing with that Blackpink. So I'm rocking with them. I don't know. I would say, I don't think they were ever K-pop. I think they were always pop.
You think they was just always? Because I don't hear like a K-pop sound from them.
Man, I think they were always just pop.
They got some.
They just from Korea.
They had some hidden music.
I know people don't want to take credit for that, but I'm like, bro, they sound like they Westerners. They don't sound nothing like K-pop. Like, I give you an example. We're gonna talk about some more groups, but like G-Idol, Baby Monster. When you hear people like that, I can hear the essence of K-pop in them. I can like 2NE1.
2NE1.
I can hear the essence of K-pop in the when I hear Blackpink.
It's just instantly
it's just pop. I just think of American pop, and they always sing in English. It's rap. Now I'm not gonna lie. Some of Jenny's stuff, I can hear the essence of K-pop in her.
Yeah.
In her solo stuff, I'm like, oh, some of this I can see. But the essence of them as a group, most of that's just Western.
And that's another thing. When these girls are singing and rapping in English, I know what they're trying to push for.
I know. You're trying to get into the Western thing.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you be doing it in Korean?
Exactly.
Or do it in both. But look, I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just saying I know what a West side, even if you sing it in English, I can tell if it's sounding like it's like catered to the West or it's like. But look, at the end of the day, man, I love Blackpink. I think they just a regular pop group. I think they set numbers and they from Korea and all of this other stuff. But at the end of the day, they just a really talented pop group. I don't think they're K-pop because I don't see. Someone have to explain to me how. But you have to give me a reason other than they started in Korea. Baby. It has to be something else because I need to hear like I've heard. I'm a K-pop fan. I told you like a lot of these kids like. I mean, guys. I mean, like, you got the kids, Baby Monster, they're young, but you got Stray Kids, and like everybody got different sounds. I get it. A tease. All these people got different sounds. You got to get used to. But what I'm saying is, I can hear the essence. Like with them, it's just like you just sound like a pop group.
Yeah.
Like Cat's Eye. Like we talked about Cat's Eye before. I hear Cat's Eye.
I forget all about Cat's Eye.
I don't forget about nobody, but Cat's Eye. That was just 2 weeks ago. Like. They sound like a pop group. That's where they got their debut touch, but it sounds like a Western pop record. You know, that's all I'm saying. But regardless, like I said, that's why I put XG and BTS in their own thing because I feel like they the only ones who this applies to.
Yeah, they in their own little spotlights for sure.
So let me ask you this: outside BTS, XG, and of course Blackpink, our favorites. Let's take them away. Who's one? It could be anybody, but no solo BTSs. We'll get to that in a minute. What's the one new artist you've heard about reviewing all of this time that you like? Because you know it's no secret where I'm at, but I want to know what you think. Of all the artists we've done. It could be anybody. It doesn't have to be K-pop, J-pop. It could be Gustavo, anybody.
Out of all the artists?
Yeah.
Group or solo?
Anyone. Anyone other than those three. Who surprised you the most?
Dang, out of those three? That's tough. It can't be those three.
It can't be those three.
It can?
No, it can't be BTS, it can't be XG, and it can't be Blackpink. But it could be anybody else we've ever looked at the whole time. We looked at 20, 30 artists.
Go Rockstar Style, Baby Monster. Them your people right there.
You know I'm going Baby Monster. You know I'm going Baby Monster all day. So I'm giving you a chance.
And Stray Kids.
Stray Kids?
Stray Kids.
Okay.
Stray Kids, because when I'm Stray Kids the most though. Yeah. Stray Kids, because when I'm looking at them and I'm reviewing them for the first time, it makes me think.
Right.
It messes with the brain.
I'm not gonna lie.
It give you a challenge.
I enjoy Stray Kids. Freeze. Guardsmen, you confused me. I had to watch it 3 times. But I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed Freeze. Freeze made me think. Mm-hmm. It made me really think. You know what I'm saying? And but everybody know it ain't no secret, Baby Monster.
Yeah, Baby Monster.
Boy, listen.
Stray Kids for me though. Stray Kids and Baby Monster
is coming. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, listen. Y'all know I love me some XG, and y'all know I love BTS and Blackpink, but I'm telling you, Baby Monster is right there.
I don't know why he's so high on Baby Monster.
I love me some Baby Monster, bro. I don't know. They songs are fire. Man, listen, Listen. Baby Monster got it.
We gonna see.
I already know what.
How long Baby Monster been out? Only a couple years.
2 years.
A couple years.
2 years, and we buzzing. Yeah, we buzzing hard. We the hottest thing on the street.
Yeah, they fairly new.
They coming up, boy. Hey, Baby Monster, keep it pushing, baby. Oh man, getting up out of here. Let me think. Oh, bro, what you see what they doing in academics, boy? Hey, listen, man. Let me say, I don't even think they doing. Look,
I'm frying you, boy.
I'm not letting the bots win this time.
They frying you.
I'm not gonna let the bots win this time.
It's a lot of bots not speaking.
Listen, man, I'm gonna say it like this.
But what makes it more crazy? I don't know if the people know what's going on. Academics.
Oh, I'll explain it.
With the 15-year-old and all that.
I just think he was talking to the 15-year-old, playing around like everybody play around with your uncles and nephews and that type of stuff. I mean, it is what it is. Like, dudes out there know what it is. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not even gonna go too deep into it, but basically the situation where they trying to say he was grooming a 15-year-old boy because he asked him about girls and strippers and some other stuff. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Academics is a loyal advocate of Drake. A lot of these reactors are butthurt because Drake mentioned them in a lawsuit, even though none of these guys are getting sued. None of them. They're still just looking for clout because this is what I think. They all got millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They would hear this and say, why would we need clout? We got clout. We don't need. Well, all right, listen, dummies. If you're not being sued, no, I'm serious. If you're not being sued and you're not, if he's not directly going after you, he just mentioned this, okay, they did this because of that. Why do you care?
It's the fact that their name is mentioned.
So what?
But you have to be mentioned
because
you
got 2 million subscribers. Yeah. You can see it, doofus.
You have to mention them because of what's
going on. What's at stake? I'm suing $1 billion entity. They want to know why. Okay, they took the copyrights down and they let these guys react to it. You dudes ain't street dudes. Like these, they're acting like they're in the streets and they're being told on, and they're gonna have to go to court and testify. I'm gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen, they're monetizing off this because see, this type of content they can get paid for. You can't really get paid or really react in the music. Some of them can, the top ones, but most of the time you don't really get paid that much off reacting to music because of the copyrights and stuff. But when they talking about pedophilia and making up their own narratives and going against one person, they can get paid off this. So now they videos ain't got no copyrights and they getting 500,000 views. They getting 1 million views. So now they get to eat off this. So they gonna keep this going And that's what black people do with each other. We always get someone at the top, then we want to tear them down with fake pedophilia rumors, and then say, oh, it's hip hop, let's hide behind it. Like, it's all nonsense, it's embarrassing. And that's why I'm glad I'm on this side of the world. People don't pay attention to that type of nonsense over here.
No one's over here know what's going on with that.
Nobody talking about Drake and fake pedophilia rumors. No one's talking about academics. And it's only in America where our own people will put these destructive rumors out there and then say, oh, don't start it. Man, these people are, look, in the real world, with real people, once you start hearing that, people are going to say, okay, let me see some proof. And when you don't have no proof, no one cares. So in the real world, we're not going that far into it. But act, man, hold your head up, bro. I know what's going on. Real niggas know what's going on. You with Drake. This is what's going to happen. You know the coalition. It's all good, bro. What else, man?
Yeah, act, stop. Yeah, just
stop responding to them.
Stop responding. That's the main thing.
Because they gonna have about you saw what was going on doing
every time they keep responding to it, it's gonna be looking.
You
worse
saw what
worse.
was going on when the beef was going on with Drake, with Kendrick and Euphoria. Every time something happened, it's a million comments. Every time Drake posts up, it's a million dislikes. You know the bot's gonna come after you. You've been going against Kendrick. You've been bleeding up Drake. We already know what comes with this, bro. Don't nobody really think nothing about what you said, bro. Them niggas just mad because, again, they caping for Kendrick and they mad about what you said about LeBron. Understandable. You shouldn't have did that. But hey, I get the point it was on that you was trying to make. But whatever, bro. Keep your head up. We on this side of the world rooting for you, brother.
And if you are talking to kids like that or whatever, don't be doing this on live. Because when I was young and everything, you know, older guys in the hood, this is how they talk to us.
Right.
It was just like a normal thing, but no one saw it as like grooming.
But now, they're gonna flip it because they want to destroy him.
Yeah.
He got the #1 platform, and they mad, and he won't say Kendrick lost.
On the higher tier, they're gonna be.
I mean, he won't say Kendrick. He won't say Kendrick won, so they really mad about that.
Yeah.
And I could go into who really doing this, but you know, it's all good, man. And last thing before we get up out of here, man, what was it? Drake just touched down in Australia. His tour. Kendrick just dropped merch for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I ain't.
First off, that merch was weak.
That was subpar merch, Kendrick.
And I wanted to get some. I was waiting for it too.
I think it was because of the colors.
It was the colors white and black. I don't know. He should have put some red, white, and blue on there somewhere.
Gotta throw some more colors in there, man. It was too plain Jane.
Why is everybody acting like if he plays not like us? Bro, I think they're gonna try to boost it. First off, I'm gonna be honest with you. Man, the NFL crowd don't know that song like that. Can we keep it real? The NFL crowd does not know that song like that. It's not gonna be 100,000 people screaming that song. They're gonna act like it's 100,000 people. It's gonna probably be about 10 to 20,000 people who know that song. Bro, most people
First of all, regular people like us is not at the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. Most of the time, is upper middle class, richer people.
Yeah,
they're not listening to not like us. Like, so I don't know why they'll play it. It'll be some, but it won't be like they. You act like it's going 100,000 white people gonna be in the stadium jumping up and down, going not like us. Come on, bro.
He ain't doing no whole verse to no not like us,
bro. Listen. Congratulations, Kendrick, on the Super Bowl. Nothing we like more than seeing a black man get an opportunity like that. Kill the shit. One of my favorite rappers ever. Yeah. Drizzy, I see you in Australia doing your thing. We not catering to the BS.
And after this Super Bowl, y'all can cancel any more rappers being at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's all. Y'all done ruined it.
It's over after this.
Y'all done ruined it.
Sorry to tell you.
Yeah.
back to
pop stars.
Pop stars, rock stars.
And country stars.
Y'all
doing too much. But anyways, man, you know. Anyway, Drake and Party rumored.
Oh,
sometime this week. I don't know. We're gonna see.
I've been waiting, man.
I haven't. But
I'm a party. I'm a party fan. I know I like party music. His last album was cool too.
All right, before we get up out of here. If it dropped the same weekend as the Weeknd album, who goes #1? Drake combination with Party or the Weeknd?
The Weeknd. That's just me though. That's just me.
No, I get it because it's not a Drake solo. Because it's not a Drake. It's not a Drake solo.
And the weekend, that boy do numbers.
We can do numbers, but that is petty that he messing up his with a joint album because it's a joint. It's not his solo. It's a joint. I'm gonna just mess up your numbers. That's crazy and petty if you're doing that. But I can't wait to hear it though, man. But look, that's episode 3 of the Box Podcast presented by Amy No Way. I'm your boy Dom K.
AJ in the mother building.
B Wood and Dre hopefully will be back. Hopefully Brandon will get off vacation. It's been a permanent vacation.
Oh, he actually just touched back down. He just touched back down. Brandon.
Hopefully we'll see him within a year.
He's been gone for weeks.
It's been gone for weeks. Been gone for weeks, for 2 weeks. But okay, guys get paid vacations around here, man. Check us next week for the Box Podcast episode 4. With love.
Peace.